What's cracking, guys? This is another episode of the Monochromon Plays the Digital World, and this part of my walkthrough guide could get a little lame, but I've got to do it. So I've been having to think about my current predicament without the card machine showing up, and what this basically translates to is, quite simply, I need to get that card machine so we can continue on. Basically, I wanted to be able to get the amazing rod and show you guys Beetle Land and stuff before I did some of the other main plot points of the game. I also want to upgrade the gym so that I could train some better Digimon for you in less time, yada yada yada. So, now you can see I can go to Mr. Trees. What we're going to do about it? It's quite simple. We have to recruit Monochromon. So, we're going to do a Recruit Monochromon episode. For those of you who don't know, we did a little bit of a Monochromon recruiting once before, and it was dreadful, because it is a very annoying task to do. So, without further ado, I'm going to get on with with showing you guys how you go about recruiting someone like Monochromon to your village, to your town. Now, I want to point something out to you guys just before we go in. This is actually something of quite usefulness. Now, you guys might know I'm having trouble learning Megalo Spark, and I finally worked out why. Check out the special part here, over here. See how it goes mech fighting then lightning? Apparently, I was doing a bit of research. The mech is the primary element, and the others are secondary. And because lightning is third, I think that means it's actually hardest for Andromon to learn electrical moves, and easiest for him to learn mech moves. This might be a factor in learning attacks, so maybe keep that in mind when you're choosing what moves you want your Digimon to use. There also appears with damage calcs and things, there appears to be an elemental element to the game, not one that's been looked into deeply, of course, because it doesn't play that massive role, but it does make a little bit of a difference, and I think you guys might have noticed it just sort of subtly, certain Digimon being able to defend better against certain attacks and whatnot, so that's something really interesting to know, something really interesting to think about. But let's get on to the joy of the Monochromon shop. Let's try and do this. So you might be thinking why I'm choosing to do this with Andromon when I said earlier I didn't want to waste an ultimate. Well, Andromon's getting to the end of his lifespan, and it would be great if we could get the card stuff in place before Andromon dies. We haven't got much else to do. Up everything. You've got to up everything. You've got to make 3,000 plus to recruit Monochromon. So let's see here. He wants a portable potty. You raise the price. He likes it. Let's go it. Charges too much. Raise price. He still likes it. Let's go it. See, he's still gonna do it. Just keep that face on, at least smile. Gotsumon are pretty good. Weedmon absolutely suck. The thing about this minigame, it's just so dependent on luck. You know, see, like, they don't really want to pay anything above. But I still managed to push that one up just by 5 bits. I mean, it helps every little bit. Good, we got a medicine. Let's see what we can do. Excellent, we got a raise price. 500. We just get another 5 of those and we'll be set, guys. Yeah, so keep trying to raise the price is one of the best things you can do about this. So, I think at this point we can have a little chat about Digivolution if you guys want. Something that you guys may not know while I do this little mini-game, and something I think will come in handy, and it's something I'm going to touch on again later when I am Digivolving and stuff too. Digivolution. People don't seem to realise a lot of the time how to do it in a way that's successful. I see a lot of people who... Look at that, he took it for the same price anyways. Who have problems getting Digimon and stuff, and this is the big problem. When you're Digivolving a Digimon, there are 4 stats that you have to think about. And I'm not talking about like your stats. There are 4 things that you have to think about. One of them is Chemistakes. Alright, that's one thing and it's all on its own. If you get the Chemistakes right, then that will, like... If you get the Chemistakes right, that's one thing, right? Get the Chemistakes right. Then there's weight. You have to get the weight right. Then there is stats. Gotta get the stats close to the parameters that are needed for the Digimon. And finally, there is the bonus condition. Now, of those 4 categories, you only need to tick the box in 3. So even if you don't have the stats, if you have the bonus condition, the camera sticks, and the weight, you may actually be able to still get your ultimate, or still get the champion that you want. So that's a really interesting thing that I've sort of been looking at recently. Oh jeez, I offered it at regular price and he didn't want it. Pretty bad. Alright. So yeah, I only have to tick the box in 3 of those 4 categories. Sorry about the little delay there. And that will usually convince you of a thing. And bonus conditions are really important. Sometimes you can digivolve just on bonus condition alone, which is kind of impressive when you think about how well that can go for you. So even with my Andromon, I did not have the stats for Andromon when Miramon evolved, but I was still able to get... That's twice they've walked out when I've offered the regular price on medicine. That's really bad luck. See, as I said, this minigame is so dependent on luck that it's ridiculous. The Boymon actually aren't too bad with this. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to successfully complete this this time round, unfortunately. Jesus, thank God. No, Gotsumon usually aren't too bad. He needs medicine good. Let's see if we can't get a price raise on it. There we go, got the price raise for 400. There's still a chance I suppose we can finish this minigame now, but it doesn't look that likely. To break the 3,000 we need a couple of medicines. Medicines that I should have gotten before. So this minigame is it's so based on luck, but you just got to keep trying to raise the prices on every customer that walks in, try and get the sales, and hopefully you'll break that threshold that we need. Just keep hitting triangle back. If you got a smiley face, give it a shot. And there we go. I had to roll the dice then. 2360 isn't bad. In fact, I would have broken the bloody threshold if those 2 Weedmon didn't run out on me. So that's very annoying that I didn't quite make it that time. Just gonna get this. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do now is I think I'm just going to pause the video, I'm going to have another go at the minigame, and yeah, if it's successful I'll show you the outcome. I don't really have much to talk about for this video, other than I'm doing that. Basically so that I can fulfill some stuff before we end up having to continue on. So this has been the Theoncecorrupt. Thanks for watching my video. Check out the Facebook channel to see where Facebook page to keep up to date with my channel and what's happening. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, guys.